Hi everybody, Brian Davis, Ryan Autullo here on Hook'em.com. After another heartbreaker, 30-27, Oklahoma State gets out with the big win when they get a field goal, 40-yard field goal, 6 seconds left. Ryan, my question to you is this. 1-3 start, first time since 1956. Are we looking at a very potentially a bad season ahead?
Yeah, I think you were to begin with. You know, I didn't really have great expectations for this season, but could have had wins the past 2 weeks, except you have a special teams meltdown at the end that could have sent the game to overtime last week. Nick Rose misses extra point. This week, Michael Dixon, I mean, that snap was perfect.
Hit him right in the hands.
Right in the hands.
Worst possible place.
Doesn't catch it, can't punt it, and Oklahoma State gets an easy game-winning field goal. So right now, 1-3. TCU's next week. They're undefeated, really good. That's going to be tough. Then the OU game, OU's playing pretty well. You might be 1-5 at the season's break, Brian, and that's not good for anybody.
That is not good. Let's go over some of the stats here. Gerard Hurd played okay, but it did, struggled a little bit. Really hurt when Kent Perkins went out with a knee injury with about 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Texas did not have a first down at all after that in the entire fourth. But look at the stats here. 16 penalties for just an eye-popping number, including one on the head coach for arguing after Puna Ford gets called on a defensive holding on a running play.
On one first half drive, the offensive lineman accounted for 3 penalties. We saw 2 penalties on a kickoff return that started the drive back to the 3. Just bad stuff. They shouldn't be doing this in the second year of a program. A lot of these guys are veteran guys. They're not all young guys making these penalties, and and they're not all aggressive mistakes either. Some are just stupidity.
Texas was 8 for 10 allowing on third down, but they seem to sort of get it going down the stretch. They finished the game 9 of 16 on allowing third downs, but also too, when you allow a team to go 6 for 6 in the red zone and get points, you're not going to win. You're not going to win many games at all.
No, and there were some bright spots, and one of them being 2 defensive touchdowns for the first time since 2009, oddly enough, against Oklahoma State that year. Hassan Ridgeway picks up a loose ball that Mason Rudolph just drops, and Holton Hill, one of those third down stops, gets a pick 6 on a third down. So there is some things to build on here, but when you're 1-3, I don't know that people really want to hear that right now.
30-27, final score here at Roll Memorial. Oklahoma State with the win in the Big 12 Conference Opener. TCU next week, and then the Boomer Sooners after that. For Ryan, I'm Brian. Keep it here on Hook'em for all Texas coverage. Thanks a lot.